Yo, what up, Brix Squad? I'm going to do something a little bit different today. So I'm going to be going through some comments. And let me preface this video by saying that I remember being 360 pounds, not knowing what the hell I was doing in the gym, not understanding the science behind weight loss or the process behind weight loss. I am not coming for you guys in a way where it's demeaning. Some of this stuff is funny, but trust me, I relate. It wasn't too long ago that I asked some of the dumbest questions. So trust me. And I want to use these questions. I want to extract some value from these questions because there's a lot of people who think this stuff. So again, just prefacing, I'm not making fun of anyone. We're going to have fun, but I get it. I've been there. I've been green when it came to this entire process. And my job is to make sure that I clarify the process as much as possible. And I think using these questions is going to be a very good tool, a very good way to help, clear up some of the misconceptions about the weight loss process or about the fitness lifestyle process in general. So just wanted to start off with that. Make sure you guys like the video right now. I appreciate that in advance. Shout out to the Brix Squad. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And yeah, let's get right into the video. So look, all right, so the first question, this person said, I haven't worked out in 3.5 months, been eating junk food. And before that, I worked out 5 days a week. How do I restart my body? I need help, brother. So first and foremost, here's the problem. You said you were working out 5 days a week. I'm guessing you are a beginner, and this is what I want you to do this time to restart your body. Don't work out 5 days a week. Start off just committing to 2 days a week and work your way up. The problem is a lot of us, we try to do too much too fast, and it's not a realistic thing. You have to take baby steps, and I know no one wants to hear that, but I'm telling you, the only sustainable way to approach this is taking it slowly. So I'm just going to leave that one there. Let's go into the next question. All right, man, I really appreciate your vlogs. I'm 280, and I want to get down to 200. I love watching your videos. I really want to lose belly fat. Can you make videos of workouts that focuses on that? All right, so this is another big common misconception. It's impossible to target fat anywhere. You can't say, I want to lose fat under my arms. I want to lose fat in my belly. I want to lose fat in my neck. It doesn't work like that. Fat comes off how it comes off. It's kind of like the layers of an onion. They kind of come off in layers, and it depends on your genetics. It depends on what style of training you're doing as far as how the weight comes off. But you can't say, listen, I want to target belly fat. It just doesn't work like that. So you want to focus on good nutrition, and of course, weight training. Cardio is important, but I'm just a big fan of weight training. I love the metabolic effects that it has on your body, that it has on fat loss in general. So I would focus on those things. But to answer your question, you can't spot reduce belly fat. All right, the next question. Can I get abs from walking on the treadmill? Yeah. Yeah. But you got to make sure that you're eating in a caloric deficit, because the treadmill is not what's going to give you the abs. What's going to give you abs is the caloric deficit, is the healthy diet where you have where you're burning slightly below the amount of calories that you're consuming. And that's how you get abs. It's really just that simple. I mean, you'll reach a plateau here and there where you'll have to switch up your workouts, but abs are made in the kitchen in general. So I've seen someone get abs without exercising at all, just focusing on diet. Next question. I lost 81 pounds since January, and I started noticing veins in my legs. Is that normal? Yes. That's what happens when your body fat percentage starts dropping. Your veins start showing. So yes, that's 100% normal. That's good. Congratulations. Were you always tired when you were fat? Hell yeah. But the thing is, I'm still always tired. No, I'm just kidding. I have way more energy now than I ever had in my entire life. But being fat is hard work. So that's just that. You're going to be tired, because your body is working in overdrive. It takes a lot of energy to lug around all that weight. So naturally, you're going to be tired, and especially when your diet sucks, when you're eating a bunch of sugar, when you're eating a bunch of fried foods, you're literally what you eat. So add the fact that you're lugging around an extra 100 pounds or so. You add that to the fact that you're eating a terrible diet. Yeah, you're going to feel like shit. That's just that. Okay, next one. I have a question. I can't seem to stop drinking Dr. Pepper, the one with the real sugar. I was able to quit smoking cigarettes easier than I can do Dr. Pepper. Do you have any suggestions to help cut the cravings? I don't know if I'm the one to answer this question because I still deal with sugar cravings, but what I do, and this has by far been the most effective tool to help me cut back on sugar, is I control my environment. I just do not, I repeat, I do not allow certain foods into my home. And I'm in my home 80% of the time, 90% of the time. So that puts me in a safe zone. So just don't bring Dr. Peppers in your crib. That's a great place to start. And after that, then ask me again, and maybe I'll have a better answer for you for the rest of it. But that's what I do. I control my environment. All right, next question. Can you help me to tone my body? I want to lower my kg. I started lifting weights, but every time I've gained weight. How? Boom. Another really common one. I'm glad this one came up. When you first start weight training, you're going to put on what they call newbie gains. That's going to happen. You're going to gain muscle initially. That muscle mass is going to show up on the scale. That's just what it is. And this is one of the many reasons why I'm not a fan of the scale, and I tell people to stay away from the scale. It's actually the worst way to track your progress. So you're doing everything right, especially if you see differences in the mirror or in your clothes. Focus on that. Ditch the scale. Keep going. Just keep going. All right, next question. What happens if I do 20 reps for every exercise? If you do 20 reps for every exercise and you combine that with a good, healthy diet with a slight caloric deficit, your body will transform over time. That's what's going to happen. I don't care if you only do 10 reps every exercise, 20 reps every exercise, 5 reps every exercise. If you're doing it consistently, if you're in the gym for about 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes, and you are combining that with some good nutrition, and you do that over a long period of time, your body will change. You just have to keep going. It doesn't really matter. Stop focusing so much on the details of the workout. It doesn't really matter as much as you think. Think about it. There are people who lose weight without exercising at all. So with that being said, don't focus so much about the minute details of your workout, especially when your goal is just to be healthy and to lose weight. Just keep going. Find consistency. All right, next one. I've been following your intermittent fasting and changing my diet. I've been losing weight. However, I've been doing a lot of push-ups and chest activation exercises, and I've gained a lot of muscle, but the fat barely leaving my chest. Am I missing something? All right, I hate to keep repeating this. It's going to come down to your caloric deficit. It doesn't matter how much exercise you're doing, and even if you're eating a quote-unquote healthy diet, if you don't have a caloric deficit happening, then your body is not going to get rid of body fat. Of course, it's a little bit more complex than that, but that's the first place you want to start. You want to make sure you're accurately tracking your calories. You want to make sure that you are actually eating less calories than you are burning, right? Once that's in place, the body fat will drop. But it's a science to it. Listen, I've been on an 18-month plateau, and it was because I was not counting my calories correctly. I had the healthiest diet in the world. I was eating health. That's not true. It wasn't the healthiest diet in the world, but I was eating very healthy. But I did not know how to count a tablespoon of peanut butter. Therefore, I would eat 2-3 tablespoons of peanut butter, and that would eliminate my caloric deficit, which means it was impossible for me to lose body fat because I was eating too many calories. Healthy calories, but calories nonetheless. Let's move on. All right, do you still take multivitamins with your apple cider vinegar and black seed oil? No, I don't. Yeah, so I guess we can move on. I don't take multivitamins. I make sure that my diet is rich in micronutrients. I eat a lot of veggies. I eat a lot of healthy grains. I eat healthy foods that gives me all the vitamins that I need. So no, I don't use multivitamins. I think they're a scam, to be honest, but I don't know. All right, yeah. Do you have concerns about losing too much weight? No. All right. What about getting dizzy or lightheaded while you're working out without eating? Don't you have to fuel your body? I'm guessing this is in reference to when I spoke about fasted workouts. All right, here's the thing. This may not apply to everyone. I used to have this narrative in my head. Our minds are super powerful. Our bodies follow our minds. So I used to have the same fear or apprehension about exercising on an empty stomach. I used to think, oh man, if I exercise without eating, I'm gonna get sick, I'll throw up, I won't have energy. And initially, that was true. But one day I decided to stop telling myself that, and I stopped believing that that was true, and it stopped happening. So you may want to start there. Is fasted workouts for everyone? Absolutely not. It's not. But you don't know if it's your mind telling your body to do that or not. So try doing it without believing that you're going to get sick. Tell yourself, listen, I'm about to work out fasted, and I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be strong. I'm going to feel good afterwards, and then I'm going to have a nutritious meal. Try telling yourself that and see if that works out for you. And let me know if it does or not. All right, next one. All right, my left chest looks like boob, but my right one is normal. Is that gynecomastia? Though I'm not fat. Bruh, I think you'll have to send me a picture. But even then, I'm not a doctor, so I think you should get that checked out. All right, next one. He's 268 pounds, 6'3", down 100 pounds. My goal is to get down to 240. I lost 100 pounds just from walking, intermittent fasting, and no carbs. There's no sugar in my home. The question is, should I continue with this? Just walk an hour a day, walking to reach my goal, or should I start weight training? Start weight training, please. And please start eating some carbs. Please. You don't have to not eat carbs to lose weight, because it's not sustainable. Unless you plan to not eat carbs for the rest of your life, I would suggest you starting to eat a little bit of carbs. That's just my suggestion. Oh, I think that was the last one. Anyway, squad, leave your questions down below. I appreciate every single person who comments and sends me DMs every single day. I really, really appreciate you guys. Listen, there's a link, the first link in the description. Matter of fact, I have a pinned comment that has what I think is my most powerful, my most valuable piece of content that I ever created. I basically outlined the 3 steps that I took to transform my body. All of this information is in one video that can be found at that link. Click the link. Shout out to the Brix squad. Make sure you guys like the video. And as always, I'm just trying to share the wellness. So get well and get money.